place on whatever. Good morning. My light died right before stream, so it's a little dark, I think, and I apologize.
Now,
So yay.
I'm going to fuck you with Satan's cock.
You know, after watching our movie, we watched in Movie Party last night, that takes on a whole new meaning. Thank you for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive, and
Giving a fucking anus its wings, go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent. And good morning, Rod!
good morning, everybody. I hope you're well. With the dude. That GIF, every time I remove that GIF, someone gets sad and wants it back. So I think we're just stuck with the lick GIF forever. I don't know. I've tried to change it. I guess my tongue is hypnotizing. There's so many GIFs of my tongue out. I honestly don't know why. I'm not a tongue out kind of person, but I don't know. There's a lot. I've tried. Rod. Context is needed. I took one video last night, and it was because of a guy in a giant bear costume. At the concert, I'm assuming. Like, there's not just bear costumes, right? Like, no, I mean, come on. It is Denver. Like, I wouldn't be shocked. I mean, dude, seriously, like, Rod's like, man, I was at Michael's, and there was a dude in a full bear outfit. Me too, that's what I'm saying. Like, I knew you went to a concert, but, like, when I first read that, it did not register you went to the concert last night, and my brain was like, what are you doing? It's gonna be harder to choose the man or the bear. I know. Good morning, Glut. Good morning, me Taggart. I hope you're doing well. Happy, I don't know, Wednesday? It's Wednesday. It is. Wait, is this the bear? The fuck? Hold on, shut up. Shut up, Kendrick. Please show. I'm trying to get the screen up. One moment. I know. I was waiting for Pedo Bear. I don't know. It's like people can't make a bear without it looking like Pedo Bear for some reason. I was definitely waiting for Pedo Bear. That wasn't... Oh my god, I'm so sorry. That was so loud. Whoa, Katie. Whoa.
Now,
Oh my god,
I'm
David, I played the
going to
shit out of
fuck
Skyrim.
you
Yeet!
with
Thank you!
Satan's cock.
Yeet skis, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings go forth and be
Allow
consensual and
yourself
all the...
to be penetrated. Be penetrated by everything and everyone that is good in this life.
So many noises. Atif, thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the class alive, and giving any swings for 8 months.
Our child is almost here. The long pig will be delicious, and thank you.
So far, so good. Had a bunch of meetings for 2 days, and 2 got moved or canceled. That's kind of nice. You actually get to work. I feel like your work is meetings sometimes. We should all aspire to have a partner who would murder and steal a cock to fuck us with. I mean, I have not stopped thinking about that movie. Like, not even just the medical inaccuracies and how none of that would work, but like, how did he sever the dick off of that dude with a fucking wood chopping axe in one fell swoop? And it just perfectly severed. I'm just genuinely like I have so many thoughts about that. That we watched, for those that don't join our watch party, every night we have a watch party at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Eastern in the Discord. And we watched Lisa Frankenstein, and it was really cute, really good movie. I really enjoyed it. But so many questions, right, Bobo? Like, just so many questions. And I still straight up, like, I think I don't want to ruin it for those who haven't seen it. I know. What's the lore? And why did she want that guy's dick so bad? And, like, you want to know what else I thought about Bobo? Like, you think about it. She chopped that dick off while he was in bed with her sister. And his dick was allegedly just out, which means she sewed it onto her new boyfriend, just smothered in sister goo. Right? Like, that was a wet dick. Sticky at best. I know, Bobo. That hit me last night right before I was going to sleep. I was like, sisters share. No. It was wrapped in a towel, so not gooey. Definitely sticky. It was so good. It's so weird. It's so good. I mean, the sister and the boy were in bed together half naked, so I'm assuming. Like, they're teenagers in high school. So it's not like they have a home and a bed and they're like a married couple chilling in bed together like, oh, have we paid the bills? Like, I'm assuming that was a parent's bed and they had just got done getting nasty in it. And then they come in and they're like, whack. Just an assumption, though, because we don't really know. Oh my God, Red Dragon. We watched a movie last night called Lisa Frankenstein, and it was, I don't want to ruin it. It was good. It was a very cute movie. It was weird, but really good. Yeah, they were in bed for most of the day. They both skipped class that day, and they were teens. That was a wet dick. That was a wet dick. 100%. Yep, Zelda. Yes. Oh my God, I forgot about that, Rod. Yeah, that was probably one of the coolest things. Knives is the one that suggested it, and it's literally directed by Zelda Williams, which is Robin Williams' daughter, which is pretty cool. I thought that made it kind of extra special. Good morning, Bull. Dude, Viata, see, I have a theory. I don't want to ruin the end of the movie, but I have a theory about that. I said it in the Discord last night. I don't want to say it out loud because it spoils the end of the movie, but like, did you see so I think, I kind of hope, because she just leaves that guy unable to speak for the entire, like, if I was him, I'd be like, bitch, my turn. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. I fucking appreciate you. At least it was hard when the chopping happened. Imagine if it had been even hard, Mike. That was my question. Like, how did you perfectly sever a dick off of a body with a wood-cutting axe in one fell swoop? And, like, we all know there's been cases of dicks severed. You don't die from a severed dick off your body right away. You gotta, like, be left to bleed for quite some time. It was similar to my boyfriend's back in that I still, like, so many questions, but it was good. Not questions that bother me about the movie at all, just questions like, questions. It was such a good movie, though. I really did enjoy it. David, kind of, it's, like, the premise of the story is the girl you're following, she's a teenager whose mother was murdered. And so she's kind of like goth and a little, dark and sad and depressive. And she has this like father who's completely oblivious to anything. And her dad apparently remarried like 6 months after her mom's murdered. There's nothing about the mom murder. Like, you never get any answers on that at all. So like, no question, like, that just happened. And this girl, because she's like, it's set in the 80s and she's kind of like goth and dark and whatever. She goes to a graveyard and cries. And somehow that like raises a body from the dead of like some Edwardian man who's rotting to death, and his tears smell like a menstruating skunk's anus, allegedly. Premise. I don't know what else to say. It's like one of the main themes is every time he cries, she freaks out and she's like, oh my God, you smell like a corpse. And she starts like vomiting because of his tears. It's so weird. It's really good. It's well done because it's just like, quirky and weird. I don't know. I enjoyed it. Very much. It felt like a modern 80s Tim Burton movie, kind of. Just like that ridiculousness that's not quite explained. And the parents are just oblivious to everything. Like, it was a very cute movie. I really liked it. I thought it was really well done. Cute little love story. The main girl did a good job. She looked, I mean, Glut posted a picture of Madonna in our Discord last night. She did look exactly like Madonna. Like, by the end of the movie, when she's all decked out, it was pretty worse. The stepmom was worse, but dude, Rod, whoever that actress is, I love her. She's in all those, the House on Haunted Hill or whatever series that was on Netflix, and then The Haunting of Bly Manor. She's in Abigail. She's in a lot of, like, horror. The House of Usher. She's great.
No.
I really like her. She's
I'm
also
going
beautiful.
To fuck you with Satan's cock.
Magnissimo, thank you so much for subbing to the class. I feel like you just resubbed. Thank you for subbing to the class, keeping the class alive and giving any swings. Go forth and be consensual in all the ways, because nothing in this world is sexier than pure sober consent, and I fucking appreciate you. Good morning! That's a lot of months. 70. Way more neon than Tim Burton, which is not a negative. 100%. I mean, like, honestly, I haven't really liked anything new out of Tim Burton in a really long time. Like, I didn't like, I know, don't hate me. I still don't really like Corpse Bride. Like, it's got a few catchy tunes, and it's a cute, like, premise, but it's, I don't know, boring. Is that her name? Carla Gugino? How do you say her last name? Gugino? Gugino. She's Italian, huh? How do you say that? She's great, Fall. She's beautiful. I have like kind of a crush on her. She's very stunning to look at. She's just like remarkable. She looks like an old Hollywood actress. Not old, but you know what I mean? Like old-timey Hollywood actress. She just has that beauty. She's stunning. Is it Gugino? Gugino. It sounds bad now. I said it too many times. She's a fucking smoke show. She really is. She's just beautiful. I feel like I live alone in a hut on I don't like Tim Burton Island. I just don't get it. That's kind of me with Avengers movies, Mag. And I hate saying it because it's going to get people to come out of the woodwork and lurk and come at me. But you've heard me talk about it, like, same. I'm the one that's like, karate in the sky. I don't get it. Every battle ends with karate in the sky with superheroes that have magic powers. What? Why? What has happened? Like, I don't get it. That is my, like, weird Roman pillar of, like, I don't get it. To each their own. I don't get it. Oh my god, Red Dragon. I think that's the first thing I ever saw her in was Son-in-Law. I forgot that was her. Holy shit. Good morning, Anubis. I completely forgot. That's amazing. She is. She's the daughter and son-in-law. I totally forgot about that. That's amazing. Carla's fantastic stepmom was the kind of evil that makes you root for her death. Yes. 100%. That's what's called being an individual, and that's what's exciting. We gotta celebrate that shit. We can't all like the same stuff. Sleepy Hollow was beautiful. I love Sleepy Hollow. The dresses in that movie just kill me. If the movie was actually called Karate in the Sky, I'd be more excited to see it. Same. If they were like, hey, so we have a group of people who have magical powers for one reason or another, but they never use any of their cool magical powers to solve any problems, I'd watch it. That's kind of funny. But they don't set it up that way, and it annoys me. My fiance and I both love her. Oh, do it. Fall, do it. Do it. We talking shit about the superhero movies also morning. No, we were talking about how good the movie was last night that we watched. And all of our theories. And Knives, get this. So I have to tell you, because you just got here. This is my, like, this was my thought I had as I was going to sleep. So you know how, like, dead guy goes in and chops dick off of guy? So the guy with his dick chopped off is in bed currently with the chick's sister, and they're naked. They're, like, not dressed, and they skipped school. So, like, that was definitely a wet dick. Wrapped in a towel, as Viata pointed out, so sticky at best. But still, that was covered in sister juice. I'd put my money on it. That's gonna haunt me for a bit. Yeah, right? Like, he chopped off a slimy dick and then sewed it on himself. Did they even clean it? Not a lot of flying in Deadpool and Wolverine. Hope they pay attention to some of the fourth wall break oh my god. Same. I love Deadpool. I don't really Deadpool doesn't hit. I mean, when I say I don't hate superhero movies, it's the Avengers movies that really, like, they bore me. I'm very bored watching them. But I love Deadpool. Dude, same. I'm super glad when people don't like things I like. Oh my god, when Zach's brother was visiting, I let him borrow the Jeep so he could drive to his practice and shit like that. And when he came home, he was like, "Did you hear me kill the Jeep like 4 times in your driveway?" I was like, "No." He goes, "I fucking hate that car." And I was like, theft protection, bitch. But there's a little part of me inside that's like, no one can drive my car, and that gives me pleasure. Wait, the perfectly cut dicks, that's where I started, Knives. That's where my thoughts started, honestly, was how do you perfectly sever a dick with this kind of motion of a wood chopping axe? And also, just aside, but we've all known about dicks being chopped off. Like, women go after dicks a lot in crime stories. Guys don't die just from a dick being chopped off. Like, you have to be left to bled out for a ridiculous amount of time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know what they did. You wouldn't die immediately. You have to be left for a while. You know what I'm saying? His eyes were open in the bed, Glut. I looked. Because I'm a crazy person. Of course I did. I was sitting here like this. Like, what the fuck? His eyes were straight up on the pillow. So, like, maybe he was just fainted? I don't know. We're sharpening that axe for days, literally. It's like katana axe. He might, I mean, shock. So, no shit. Somehow, a dick is perfectly severed off of a body and capable of being sewn onto another body, but it's with, this is how it's done. Ugh! So, like, that into the pelvic area of a human, yeah, that'll kill you, but I don't know how they got the dick. That must have come later. You know what I'm, like, this, that's not it. That's not how, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking the axe went into the belly and then he went back and cut the dick off later or something. I don't know. It's just me. I can't stop thinking about shit like that. It's haunting me now. Oh, Mag, you actually saw Twisters? Really? Okay, you're the second person to tell me that you enjoyed it. The trailer was so nauseatingly bad, I had no plans to see Twisters. And I liked the first one. It was entertaining, and sometimes I like being mindlessly entertained while eating popcorn and drinking a I mean, that's the point of theaters, right? No shit. Seriously, I completely agree with that. The mass execution in Captain America Civil War makes me feel a visceral wordless hate. The MCU hasn't pissed me off more since. I wish I liked it to be pissed off about it. You grab the balls in the penis in one hand, pull away from the body, swing the axe with the other hand, hope you don't hit your own hand, right? That's what you would have to do to have us clean sever. But that wasn't done. I'm thinking it must have been femoral artery. I agree. Femoral artery hack or something like that. The magical dead guy heals after you sew. I know, and that's that part I've accepted. Like, once you introduce a zombie, you can't really explain things away anymore. Dude, I really like that one. I was 100% blind on that, Knives. I'd never even seen it suggested on a movie channel at all. Never even heard of it. That was 100% blind, but I liked it. It reminded me of, like, what is it? My Boyfriend's Back or whatever. The one Glut was talking about. Is it My Boyfriend's Back? Is that what it's literally called? My boyfriend's back. Yeah, I think so. And then also, oh god, well, there's a newer one. Warm Bodies. Do you ever see Warm Bodies? Kind of a similar You know, creepy, dark, but a cute love story thing. I like that movie. Really, Jackie, you liked it too? I'm gonna have to watch it because I liked the first one. I mean, it's because you fuckers have keep giving me cool videos on tornadoes, so I actually learned about tornadoes. And I learned about the fucking armored cars and the tanks that they spend 15 years perfecting and designing to drive through tornadoes to actually study them. And then I watched the trailer for Twisters, and the first thing is like some quote unquote classically handsome dude, like, we don't need no education or PhD to do what we do. We're just raw dogging it. And then he just drives a pickup through a tornado and he's like, woo! Woo! Oh my God, woo! That's not it. It felt like a negative effort was put in. Like, you could do a little, like, fuck. But if it's better than that, I'm here. I'm here for it. But that's what the trailer presents, is like, overtly attractive, handsome man who raw dogs tornadoes and cute scientist who he berates as being a woman who's too smart for her own good. That's what the trailer did to me. And I didn't like that. No one talks this close in the entire trailer. This is how they're talking. It's whatever. I don't need a PhD because I'm a badass. Nobody! What the fuck? Too fucking close. Too close. She's talking to his nipples. Because she's short and he's tall, of course. You know what I'm saying? But if you say it's good, I'm here for it. Like, I'm here for a fun action movie that doesn't make sense. Oh, they tore your theater down, Nick? That sucks. I think the problem I have with most superhero movies is the constant escalation of threat. Movie 1, the world's in danger. Movie 2, the universe is in danger. Movie 3, the multiverse is in danger. It just becomes an escalated version of what they just made. 100%. It's the same thing told over and over and over again. And it always ends with people who have magical powers doing karate in the air. Or shooting each other. Like, that's it. It's... What the fuck? Yes, Worsty, that is Warm Bodies. Yeah. And they kind of start becoming human or something like that. Wait, people drive through tornadoes in normal cars? That's natural selection, right? I like the Captain America movies too. Yeah. So are you going to tell me about her? I don't think I am. Is that what he says? That line. I've watched all the movies a million times, don't get me wrong. They're still decent movies, but like, the Avengers one specifically bore the living shit out of me. I know, you have to have a yeehaw in there. The cool tornadoes make up for the stupid cowboy shit. I believe it. It's the way they presented it was just it just seems so stupid. People like the dichotomy of having a tiny little pickup versus a huge ass tornado. It's a David versus Goliath thing. People eat that shit up. Man, it's just seems like it's gonna get people to drive through tornadoes. Me, same. Mag, I think that's why I kind of like Deadpool. Like, he wasn't born a superhero or anything like that. Like, he kind of did it out of love and stuff, and he has a lot of issues, and sure, he's a joke and breaks the fourth wall, but I like that. I like the complicated kind of anti-hero a little bit. It's more interesting. Like, there's just more to it than just, like, perfect human. You know? Movie number 4, their butthole is in danger. No, I don't think I will. That line. I weep, Jackie. I cannot tell you. I fucking ugly cry at that moment in that movie. Every goddamn time. Like, the moment they're like, why didn't he come back? Where's Cap? I'm just like, love. Ah! Every time, like it's a surprise. It's so bad, but man, they know how to hit you. Like, the writers get some shit really well. Deadpool has some amazing one-liners. That's called Darwinism. Let them drive through those tornadoes. I mean, sure, but like, sure. When the intergalactic buttholes are in danger, we assemble. By our powers combined. Quick, touch rosebuds. We must beat the villain. The mental image is fabulous. No shit, Rod. I was going to say the line we were just talking about is on the same par as I Love You 3000. Or, your dad really liked cheeseburgers. Yeah, I'm going to buy you all the cheeseburgers. Holy shit. That one. Good God. Good God. That one is a ripper. Obviously, the reason he said, I don't think I will, is because it wasn't Peggy. Because Steve wouldn't rip away her autonomy in her entire life, right? My hopes, because that haunts me. And it was actually just Bucky after he rescued him, but that's what happened, and I won't hear anything different. I know. That has lit, I'm not kidding. I just rewatched all the movies, like once a year, rewatch all the superhero movies, just put them on the background. And I'm not, like, Zach and I were talking about that exact thing, like, wait. Like, this is the most romantic, adorable thing ever, but did he just eliminate Peggy's children that she had with the guy that she married in that timeline? Because technically Steve's supposed to be dead. Like, did he just go in and swipe her and just wipe out the timelines of all those? No shit. Okay, Knives, I'm not kidding. That was literally what I was just going to say. That's my theory. That was my theory. That was my fucking theory. I'm going to load a bowl and smoke pot on that one. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Is that literally it? I have chills. Shut up. That was like my far-fetched, I thought you guys were going to call me a fucking moron. Because I'm not all up in it, and I'm a hater. Wait, it goes deeper than that? Shut up. Throw it at me. What? Wait. How, wait. Wait. Dude, those Cybertrucks are hideous. You're talking about the Elon Musk ones, right? Those are so ugly. That is easily one of the ugliest cars I've ever seen. What up, Taco? How are you, love? Good morning. I have a little bit of a stoner bowl. Cheers, and then I'm loading a bowl. Cheers. What do you mean? Oh my God, Knives. Whoa. My theory was that it was always Steve. I don't have any recollection of anyone saying, "Oh yeah, it was always him." It's not, doesn't mean it didn't happen. But that was like, cuz you know, the timelines and shit. Like they're always like, it's all about timelines, you know, whatever. I'm trying to fill the whole Marvel Rivals left with the OW2, but it's not working. Good luck. Good luck. My Gram could, no shit, could carry a heavier load than those stupid Cybertrucks. They look plastic. I just don't. And at the end of the day, I really don't understand, like, why don't, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are we doing? It's not confirmed. Okay, so it's not confirmed, but it makes the most sense. It makes, because I'm trying to remember, there's that point where Steve goes and sees her as an old woman, right? And they have a whole conversation, and she talks about her life and how she got married and had kids and stuff. And I feel like I need to go watch that conversation again. It's even more supported that Steve showed up as an old man just hanging out by the... Oh, my God! Certain Teslas are cute. No shit, though. I talked to a couple people who were in the market for getting electric cars, and they ended up getting electric cars. None of them liked the Teslas, and they're not anti-Tesla. They're not, like, you know, against it because of Musk or anything. They went and tried them, and they said they're kind of mid in terms of, like, electric cars and how they work these days and their charge and comfortability, power, whatnot, whatever. He fixed the timeline and then just stayed around. Jesus Christ. So, question, since we're on the topic, what do you think of the new Captain America, dude? Wait, shut the fuck up, Don. Wait. Some of the Cybertrucks have been damaged by raccoons who try to break into the back thinking they're dumpsters. So wait. It's a truck so delicate, raccoons can tear it apart. That's beautiful. That's like poetry. They literally 3D printed them. Raccoons thought they were a dumpster. I love that. Wait. We test drove about a dozen different brand models. Tesla felt like trash. The body seams don't even barely match up. I wanted a Ferrari that was handmade. If I shell out that kind of money, and not for Tesla trash. That's exactly what seriously like half the people I know who have electric cars told me. They just felt cheaply made and kind of like a little Tonka truck. Okay, so Knives, no shit. It's the actor. I can't remember his name. What's his name? What is his name? Hold on. Anthony Mackie. Thank you. Wow, I should just read chat. Thanks, guys. You're faster than me. So I really like that actor in comedy roles. Like if you saw, what was that? I am so bad with remembering the names. The video game show that was about the cars. It's Metal Help. Twisted Metal. I wanted to say Solid so bad. I was like, Solid Metal is not it, Katie. Fucking stop with your brain. Twisted Metal. He was a fucking dream in Twisted Metal. One of the best shows I've ever seen. I'm so glad it's getting another season. He's so fucking good in it. But as a serious character, I find him very boring. And his eyelashes are too pretty. He has the most obnoxiously long, elegant, blow wind in your face, butterfly effect eyelashes I've ever seen in my life, and I can't pay attention to anything but how pretty his goddamn eyes are. Like, fuck. I don't know. Oh, look at his... Stop it. I'll just Google him. Look at his eyes. His eyes. He has... It almost looks like his eyes are congested by eyelashes. They're so pretty. I might have a crush. It's fine. I might have looked a little too closely. Man, photos are not going to do it justice. He seriously has some of the most... okay. Is that... Oh, it's going to be off-center. Hold on. The picture's so small, so you can't see his eyelashes. Next time you see something with Anthony Mackie in it, check out his eyes. They're fucking gorgeous. But as a serious character, I find him very bland. And maybe it's his right. He's just not written very interesting. But as a comedy character, he's fucking fantastic. He's so goddamn funny. Like, his physical comedy, everything is so fucking funny. But as, like, I don't know. Meh. As a captain, one of you gave me a link that's not loading, and I don't know what it is. Flies. I hate this season. Taking a Cybertruck through a car wash will void your warranty. Are you serious? How is it a truck? His superhero could be causing windstorms with his eyelashes. I'd believe that. I blame him for Altered Carbon. Really? You think he was bad in it? I mean, I think he's better funny. I like him in humor and not so much the serious roles. But it could be the writing. It's not him. I don't want to hate on him. I can't do any of what he does. Favorite, oh my God, Taylor Tomlinson. Either Taylor Tomlinson or I just blanked on her name. Fortune Feimster. Holy shit. Those two bitches are just racking the world. Have you seen either of them, Drew? Holy shit. So fucking good. Like, Fortune Feimster grew up, like, in the deep south and is a very blue lesbian as an adult. So her stories as a child are fucking phenomenal, and her stories about her family. Oh my god. Taylor Tomlinson, you have to watch her. Dude, her two newest stand-ups, a lot of it is about her mental health and, like, going to therapy and getting on medicine and shit like that. And it is just so fucking I mean, she is one of the most nauseatingly relatable comedians I've experienced in a very, very long time. But also always Bo Burnham. I listen to Bo Burnham all the time. Joel Kinnaman's perfect, though. Yeah, no, I agree with that. I can't deny that one. The Cybertruck's owner manual reveals you can carry up to 1,310 pounds in the bed, 441 in the trunk, and 220 in the frunk. Excuse me, it's not trunk, it's the frunk. And 220 in the underbed storage compartment. The remaining 529 pounds must go in the cab. But it's delicate. Hold on, someone give me a video of one. Cybertruck frame snapped in half? How is it a truck? I don't understand how this is a truck. Dude, right? I remember Bo Burnham in his fucking parents' attic on his little piano. Hold on. Pause, bitch. Oh, God. Were they trying to pull the Cybertruck? Right, Mag? They're fucking hideous. But, like, that's not a truck. That's not a truck. Yeah, how is this approved to be called a truck? I don't understand how the fuck that can be a truck. What? Trucks don't tear in half. I'm baffled. It really, I mean, how much do those cost? How much is that Cybertruck? Like, does insurance cover that? What do you do? Tesla Cybertruck breaks down after going through a car wash. Dude, they are really ugly. I mean, that is a fucking heinous vehicle, my dudes. I don't even know. Tesla Cybertruck owners have reported incidents of electric pickup truck breaking down after taking it through a car wash. Oh my god, they are $80,000. Just 2 months after buying the $80,000 Cybertruck with less than 3,400 miles on the clock, one owner said the vehicle stopped working after washing off some sand following a trip to the beach. What? The broken down Cybertruck eventually started working again after a 5-hour computer reset triggered by pushing 2 buttons on the steering wheel. What Tesla said was, quote, "It is a known issue in the Cybertruck that when you do a screen reset, instead of resetting it in standard 2 minutes, it takes 5 hours." What? The Tesla includes several warnings in the Cybertruck's owner manual about the risks involved in washing the vehicle. Oh my god, and includes a caution to not watch it. It's a fucking mogwai. Don't feed it after dark. Don't look it in the eye. Wow. Okay, hold on. It includes a caution, do not wash in direct sunlight, as well as advice on how to prevent damage when going through a car wash. You don't own a truck if a car wash can hurt it. I know, the rain. What happens if you live in Florida? The rain there is like going through it. It's more than a car wash, let's be real. Meanwhile, the windows on my 72 Monte Carlo still function after 52 years. I'm saying, right? This is a tin fucking can. Failure to put the Cybertruck in car wash mode may result in damage, for example, to the charge port or the windshield wipers. Wait. Because water damages your windshield wipers, Knives. Obviously. Duh. The manual states, damage caused by car washes is not covered by the warranty. The Independent has reached out to Tesla for comment. The incident comes amid a major recall for Tesla's latest vehicle following an unrelated issue with its accelerator pedal. What? Quote, when high force is applied to the pad on the accelerated pedal, the pad may dislodge, which may cause the pedal to become trapped in the interior trim above the pedal. What? Quote, if the pad on the accelerator pedal becomes trapped in the interior trim above the pedal, the performance and operation of the pedal will be affected. No shit, it's going to continue to accelerate until you die. That's what happens when your pedal gets stuck down. What? Are they trying to treat us like we don't know what cars do? Wow. Which may increase the risk of collision. Over the weekend, Tesla slashed the prices of several of its cars and software products, including falling sales for the world's most valuable automaker. The company's share price has fallen more than 40%. Whoa. Since the start of the new year as a result of lower sales and increased competition with the electric car sector. That's insane. 40%? Yeah, okay, Drew's got a great... No, Drew's got the plan for us, guys. So, if you've got one of these Tonka trucks and your pedal gets stuck accelerating, just find a car wash. Drive straight fucking through it. And you'll stop just fine. Your windshield wipers, however, may be done for. I don't know what to do. That is horrid. I mean, I laugh because it's comical that this thing is able to be bought. I'm not laughing at the fact that people could die. Like, this is actually sounds like an insanely dangerous vehicle. Are you kidding? It's glued together with a hot glue gun. What the fuck? No shit. Tesla's crashing so hard it's affecting the whole electric market. Wow, that's wild. That's hilarious and wild, and I don't know what to do about that. What a piece of shit. There's just... Wait, it only has one windshield wiper? I know. Hurry up. You just have a water spray bottle in your car for when it gets stuck. Fuck! You have a fucking squirt gun in your bag. Oh my god, is your car not braking? Nah, no worries, dog. See, that's how we emergency stop in Teslas. Oh god, that's crazy. That's wild. That's amazing to me. That is a Tonka truck. Release the raccoons! There could be no Tesla trucks in Pawnee, Indiana. They'd be disassembled. Literally, hello darkness, my old friend. Imagine buying a truck. I mean, a truck. The word truck comes with certain connotations, right? I have a truck. I have a big old hardcore Jeep with a fucking tow package, and I can pull another car behind me if I want. I can pull a boat, and my fender doesn't pop off. That's a truck. That, not a truck. Raccoons. When you have a truck, your fear should be gas mileage, not rain and raccoons. I know. I'm entertained without the drugs. This is incredible. It's just $100,000 for these. Raccoon. I don't know who said that funny and I copied it and then I can't stop it. Raccoons. I don't know who said it. I got stuck. Water and raccoons. Cheers. This is what David sent me. It's literally someone made Skyrim out of Lego. This is pretty cool. Probably more waterproof than a Tesla truck. Fucking truck. It's about as much of a truck as my asshole. Cheers. Wow. The ultimate Tesla villain, Rocket. Rocket with a fucking super soaker. That is fucking epic. It's missing my home in Whiterun full of cheese, that being said. Where's the cheese wheel? Quest number 1. Wow. You know, honestly, Fire Moon, that might destroy a Tesla truck too. I wonder how long it took them. That is fucking cool. That was, I did one Lego set with instructions and that took me forever. I can't even fathom what it takes to do without instructions. You're just winging it on your own. You're doing whatever you want. No. That was almost very loud. Speaking of raccoons, not raccoons, someone said it funny one time and I was like, ha ha ha, raccoon. And now I can't stop saying raccoon. It's raccoons, Katie, not raccoon. Speaking of raccoons, I've got a whole family of, oh my God, cute. You have babies in your yard? Are they the cutest little fucks you've ever seen? Oh. That's adorable. If a third grade class armed with a basket of water balloons can take out your truck, it's probably a bad investment. That's not a truck. That's not a truck. You can't, it doesn't even look like a truck, let's be real. It doesn't even look like one. I don't know how we're calling that a truck. Where's the cab? Where's the bed? Where's the truck part? Dude, Drew, some people, no shit, have made pets out of raccoons and skunks before. And beavers. I've seen videos of it. Literally, there's a woman in Canada who rescued a baby beaver and kept it as a pet. And it builds dams in her house out of her children's toys. Every day she wakes up and the hallways are full of dams. You can take the animal out of the wild, but that raccoon's still going to destroy your Tesla truck. It's more of a cyber El Camino. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah. Yes. With a lid, which is odd. 1 to 5-year-olds are a force of nature mixed with a man-made disaster wrapped in the most adorable little packages. They're literally a debate. It's absolutely, that's facts. Please do not just take a wild raccoon home. I hope it doesn't need to be said, but I'm going to reiterate that. Please don't take wild animals out of nature. Not that it shouldn't need to be said, but you just never know. It does. Mag, I actually watched a really cool documentary where they were doing an experiment like that. Basically, this person like raised a wolf. Like, oh my God. What time is it? Oh, it's early. Oh. It's like, the fuck? It's so early? He almost streamed at 6 a.m. this morning. Sponsored things. Fucking disgusting. I forgot. What was I saying? Oh, these scientists they had wolf puppies. I don't remember why. They were like abandoned or something like that. And they did, like, these are scientists doing this. It was like a controlled experiment where they tried to raise a wolf puppy like a dog. Like, they raised it exactly the way you would a dog puppy. And it literally turned out to be a vicious wolf that tried to kill them. I mean, like, we've seen it. We've seen it literally with these foxes, right? There's these people in somewhere in Eastern Europe that decided to try to domesticate foxes. And so they selectively bred foxes who had friendlier traits or more domesticated traits. And literally by doing this, it altered the way the foxes look. Because, you know, we can't play God with genetics and shit like that. We've seen how you domesticate something. It's not just taking a wild animal, sticking it in a house and being like, look, domesticity. Like, it's like generations and generations and generations and generations and generations of selectively breeding for that kind of shit. But it was an interesting experiment. And, like, the scientists were under no disillusions. Like, they weren't like, oh, my poor puppy turned into a monster. They're like, no, I could see this from day one. Like, we all knew this was going to happen, but we needed to do the experiment so people can see it. It was kind of sad. 6 a.m. No shit. He has a sponsored thing, and he was going to do it with Co. And Co was like, oh yeah, I have it scheduled for 8 a.m. Eastern, which is 6 a.m. for us. And Zach was like, no. What? 6? Like, that's when Katie gets up in the morning? I encourage people to go pet bears in the wild. Make sure to record it. Set it up on a tripod, though, just so we can get a better view. It's like when oh my God, when Roy from Siegfried and Roy got mauled by one of his tigers, the proper response was, of course he did. It's a fucking tiger. Same. Like, I don't wish ill will or harm on anyone. Literally anyone. I wish people to wake up in beds of Legos and, like, have, you know, UTIs forever for the rest of their life. But not death and dismemberment and shit. But man, you fuck around with like, it's kind of, I've said this before about myself. Like, I'm always injured for some reason, but it's because I'm always moving. I'm constantly doing. The more you do something, the higher the likelihood of something going wrong gets. And that's just facts. It's just, that's not because you're doing anything wrong. It's just like, it's, you know, if you hang out with a tiger once and there's a 1% chance it's going to hurt you, but versus hanging out with the tiger every single day for 7 years, that 1% starts to grow. It's still 1%, but you've made it grow by the amount of times you've done the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, no shit. What are you doing? I've seen cat raised by pit bulls and it stood up all stocky. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Sometimes I wonder if my poodles got a little, because they were raised by a pug. Sorry, my light died this morning. Like, it's charging right now, but I'm depending on sunlight. So if it keeps, like, the lights are fading and getting darker in here, I apologize. The light's charging. Yeah, it takes generations of captivity to domesticate animals. You can't just go grab a baby and think love is all you need. You should write a book and that should just be the end. You can't just think love is all you need. What the fuck? That's not it. Even when the Russian couple bred those foxes, they were friendly but still peed everywhere and catched food. No shit. Even a friendly wild animal is still a wild animal, yes. And I mean, we've all watched the Fox channel on YouTube a million times. I know you guys know the one I'm talking about, the Fox Sanctuary. And the amount of times those people have been like, don't get a fox. It's not a dog. It's not a cat. It's a fox. And people get it thinking it's a dog or a cat. And then they're upset about this animal that acts differently. And it's like, no shit. It's not a dog or a cat. What are you doing? But it's so cute and little and fuzzy when they're babies. Same knives. That's the time I get up in the morning and go running. But like being verbal at 6 a.m. and like, I mean, entertaining? Me at 6 a.m. is not an entertainment. It is a mean. I have to go run off my anxiety and then I'm okay. Have a cup of coffee, then I'm good. But before that, absolutely not. It's the scale of fucking around and finding out, right? And they fucked around. That shit, Rod, I mean, I don't get it. You know me, I follow a lot of reptile people on YouTube and shit. And any one of them that owns a cobra has been bit and almost died. And they still have the cobras. And I'm just like, why? They're not rescues. Like, why? There's nothing about that but death and dismemberment. I'm doing good if I manage to get up before 11 a.m. Dude, I would kill to sleep in. I'm incapable, Viata. No shit. The longer I lay in bed, the more anxious I start to get. Like once I'm awake, like my alarm goes off or whatever in the morning, once my eyes are open, my brain turns on and it's like picking up in the middle of a conversation. You like walking into a room and trying to pick up on a conversation in the middle of it. My brain is just like boom and it just starts. And if I don't get up and start moving, I just start to get anxious and sad really fast. It's wild. I wish. I would kill to sleep in. Like, it doesn't matter how late I stay up. I will not sleep in. I wish. Sleeping in is like 9 a.m. or something. I don't know. And that's weird. Like, really weird. BG3's been out a year already. That's amazing. Good morning, Funk. Yeah, the snake antivenom is not cheap. And, I mean, unless you live somewhere where there's cobras, the hospitals aren't going to have cobra antivenom. You have to supply that yourself. You have to have that in your home if you have those animals. It just seems crazy to me. When I was in Yellowstone, I saw some moron, oh my god, almost get charged by a bison because he was getting too close. I saw the same shit. No kidding. I drove, not in Yellowstone, I was driving through, I want to say it was the Tetons. Like the park, not the Tetons, the mountains, but the park. And they are notorious for having herds of bison everywhere. And there's signage everywhere that's like, if bison are crossing the road, or if a bison approaches you, get in your car, stay in your car, don't look at it, don't touch it, leave it the fuck alone. Like, don't fuck with animals. I'm not kidding you. This is crazy. This is actually true. When I was driving across to go move to Baltimore, actually, to work at Hopkins. And I decided to drive through as many national parks as I possibly could on my way. And I went through the Tetons, and while I was there, I didn't witness this happen, but it happened the day I was there. Some fucks thought it would be a cute idea to put a baby bison in the back of their car and then drive it to the ranger station and claim it was lost or something. And they had to kill the baby bison because it was now accustomed to people and it wouldn't stop walking into traffic trying to hang out with people. They had to kill it. People suck. It's because it's titties. Tetons is titties in French, for those that don't know. I think it's hilarious, too. I laugh every time I say it. I haven't slept past 10 a.m. and I don't know how long. Same. Literally never. I have no idea how to do that. I wish, though. I would love to. I would love a sleep in. That's from Lil. Oh my god, Viata, did you see she gave me a fucking black eye? That is not makeup. It finally happened. She got me. There's a claw mark down my face. That's where her claw got stuck. And that's where she punched me in the eye. It was all in one fell swoop. It was crazy. She's such a fucking bitch. I love my dogs. But one of them has Muppet arms. And she literally did that. Just right into my eye. Right there. It doesn't hurt. I literally feel nothing. It doesn't hurt at all. But it's there. She's a Muppet, dude. We're just playing. Like, it's my fault for not, like, covering my face, I guess, all the time. But we're just playing, and she's got these fucking Muppet arms, and she literally went, pop! Right down my face. Popped me, clawed me, popped me. I love my dogs. They're just so fucking dumb sometimes. But yeah, she literally, like, It looks like a baby punched me in the corner of my eye. Like with a little baby fist. Fucking metal, I guess, until you like, oh my god, Katie, why do you have a black eye? My poodle? It's only badass until you admit you were beat up by a poodle. And then it's just not anymore. Yep, I have a pimple sticker on it too. Cause she literally, so their claw, I mean you guys know this, but their claws are like this. And she gets her claws stuck. It's fucking gnarly. Cats do it. I've gotten cat claws stuck in my arm before. But you know when a cat gets its claw like cooked? That's, she just like, ugh, and ugh. So I put a pimple sticker on it to protect it so I don't touch it. No shit, Zuby, half the time I play with the dogs, I'm doing this. I'm doing this like, come on guys, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Like literally, because they go for your face all the time. I'm on the level. Wait, Mitt? A catcher's mask? I have one at my parents' house. I was a catcher in high school. I have one somewhere. No shit. Standard poodles are so bouncy though, right? Dude, it's, I mean, they are, I've told you guys before, Trick's vertical. Like, he can go from standing and he can jump high. Well, hello there. Were your ears burning, little man? Hi, bud. You want to come say hi? Good morning. Did you have a good sleep? Sweet boy. This boy right here, my little void boy, he can jump 7 feet in the air from standing. I've watched, he can jump higher than the fence around my yard. He just chooses not to go over it. He has the most intense fucking vertical. Poodles are so goddamn bouncy, and I don't know why, because they're like waterfowl dogs, like by nature. But you are so bouncy. You unplugged me again. I know, literally, Mag, and notice he knows how to unplug my headphones now. I'm almost sure of it. He knows where to put his paw and unplug one. It's like his way, because I think he's associated headphones mean it's not his time. Like, this isn't the time where I'm just going to get up at any point. So if he can get them off of me, then it's his time. That's my theory. Hi, bud. Mother, I would like to inform you the time for break has arrived. Yes. Is it time to take a dump in the yard? Would you like to shit together? You always want to lick my mouth. Do you see what your sister did to me? He's never hurt me. He doesn't have Muppet arms, my sweet boy. You just shit under my desk every 6 weeks or something. That's all. He would never. He's such a delicate, sweet boy. Bill is not a mean dog. She's just like a Muppet, and she pop, 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 pop with her fucking Muppet arms. He is. He's a very smart boy. He's my precious void boy. Okay, she might be evil. She does try to eat small dogs. Do you remember those small dogs in the park when she almost like fucking busted through it? I know, I'm knocking on wood. There's the bitch. Did you give me a black eye, Miss Ma'am? Yes. With your weird Muppet hands. Right in the mouth, every time. You lick your dick with that, probably. Gross, bud. Do you need to take a break? Do you need to go outside and take a shit? Oh. You need to go outside, bud? They're mouthing now. That's it. Bill's like that serious girl who takes herself way too fucking seriously. Yes. Yep. She just like doesn't get it. You guys just aren't mature enough. It's whatever. When you grow up, what up, Japita? How are you? When you grow up, you'll fucking get it. It's whatever. You're just gonna lick each other's faces. Let's go outside. Let's take a break. Let's go. Go on. Now you're gonna fight. All right, first break of the day. Stand up, stretch your legs. I'm going to see if my light's charged. I deeply wanted to do some cool makeup today. I was inspired by that Joan Jett makeup the other day. But if my light's not working, fuck it. Because you can't see anything I'm fucking doing. I'll be right back. I got to pee. Stretch your dicks, get first, and it still is dead. So sick. Don't be broken. It's been blinking on an empty battery. I know. I'm gonna try it. Hold on. I'm gonna plug it into a different plug. We shall see. It's like a light for photography. I had to kind of buy it in a bind because I had like key lights, and one of my key lights was literally 9 years old, and it finally died. It's one of these guys. I don't know what you would call it, but I just hang it on a thing, and it honestly is great. It gets really fucking bright. It's the perfect little thing, but it just is a USB charge, USB-C. And I don't know if what I had it plugged into wasn't working or what the fuck, but it hasn't charged at all. I've had it plugged in all day. But it says it's charging, so I'm baffled. What up, Theory? I wanted to do some cool makeup today. I just haven't done any in a while. And of course, the day where I pull out all my makeup and feel like doing that, my light won't charge or hold anything. So it's like I'm kind of dependent on a window right now, so the light's all over the place. And it seems so dumb to do cool makeup when you can't even see what I'm doing. I need to grind weed. Lame. Guess we'll play some whoop ass. What is this, Sir Whoop Ass? And tomorrow, maybe. I'm hoping it's just the charger that it was plugged into is maybe faulty or something. Please charge. Wasn't expensive. It's just like, I don't fucking want to replace lights constantly. My God. I feel like lighting is like my curse. I remember back, if you're new to Twitch, I launched the IRL channel before it was just chatting. There was an IRL channel, and that's how we got hot tubs. Not me, really, but kind of. And it was the most IRL stream I think I've ever had in my life. I was just on the front page with like thousands of people on my channel panicking. Pure, unadulterated panic. And then my ring light quite literally set on fire and melted in the middle of the stream. And then we just sat in darkness. It was so IRL. It was wild. I don't know what it is. Why? Why is it always me? Dude, right? It's like I was so excited because I mean, I haven't done makeup in a while because my lighting's been so shit. I'm always like, look at these cool details, guys. And you can't see them because these webcams need like intense light just to pick up anything on someone's face. It was very IRL. It was like the most IRL thing that could ever happen. Do not try to solder in darkness. Oh my God, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. It was great times. It was funny. I mean, it was hilarious. We all laughed. It was fun. I was fine, obviously. The crazy thing was it was a ring light of LEDs. So to this day, I still don't know how it just set on fire and melted. Like the ring itself, half of it. I showed it on stream. It was crazy. It was wild. And now this thing won't. Are you going to charge? Charge, you motherfucker. Bastards. Anyways, guess we'll play a game. We'll do makeup tomorrow or something. I don't know. I really wanted to do... We watched the Charismatic Voice the other day react to Joan Jett. And Joan Jett's makeup, I've never really paid attention to it, but it was something so purposeful and so fucking glorious. Like, I spent all morning this morning looking at pictures up close of her. She had such a beautiful mouth. Like a very unique mouth shape and a unique Cupid's bow, and her eyes are just like almost serpentine and they're so gorgeous. And I was like, oh, I want to do a cool... There's a fly that's haunting me today. I want to do a cool makeup look, but fuck the lights. I have one. Believe it or not, I have one, but it's because I'm in such a large room. I'm like in the front room of my house, just like tucked into a corner of it, that unless I have one of those Elgato lights literally sitting on top of the webcam this close to my face, just blaring at me, it diffuses. I have one right there, believe it or not. It just diffuses so hard. I have to have two. It's the only way. That's what I've found. I have to have two. And I have them kind of like this direction so they're not blinding me all day. Well, I mean... Okay, Rod's is bigger. It's bigger than most people's office spaces. I would say that. It definitely loses the light really easy in here for some reason. No shit, Joan Jett's the reason I walked around in the 80s with raccoon eyes because I could not copy her black smoky eye. I want to do it. So I'm going to try to do that tomorrow. Hopefully. I just want to, if it just gets a bar, I'll know that the battery's not dead in it. It's not even 6 months old, this little light thing. So I'm just going to keep glancing at it. Aw, Mag. I hope some of them are canceled for you and they're not a terrible waste of time. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't let the man get you down. I mean, Rod, you're not wrong. Dude, it was weird when Wendy came to visit. Both of her sons are huge. It is crazy. The first time I met them, I was taller than both of them. And now they're both taller than me. It's wild. Like, her children just shot the fuck up. They are so goddamn tall. And all three of them were in my house. And I was like, first off, I don't think this many people have ever been in my house at one time. But also, like, it was 5 people over 6 foot and my 2 dogs. It was horrible. They're tall. They are so fucking tall. It's wild. And Wendy's not. I mean, she's like 5'9". She's not short by any means. But, wow, her kids got huge. It was kind of cool, though, because it's so rare. I mean, Rod can definitely identify with this, but it's so rare that you're in a room where you can just make eye contact with everybody. Without, doing like the... Hey there, little buddy. You know what I'm saying? It's so infrequent that you can just like stand up straight and oh my god, hey there. It's a weird life is weird. Anyways, let's play some Sir Whoop Ass. Sorry about the misdirect on makeup. We'll do that tomorrow, hopefully. I'll cheer as soon as I see a bar on that fucking thing. If you haven't been around for Sir Whoop Ass, it's basically a satirical game that makes fun of every other RPG game ever. And it's pretty fucking funny, and I think we're kind of close to beating it. This. I mean, I think it's normal, Rod. I think we do that as a way of, like, trying to... It's almost like an animal blending into the herd. I've thought about it because I do it too. You just naturally start to try to bring yourself down to everybody else because standing out means you're going to be the first one picked off. I bet those kids had a terrible summer. I remember when I had my growth spurt, I thought I would need back surgery because my back would hurt so much. Did you have horrible growing pains too? Because I did. Oh my God. I remember not being able to sleep as a kid because my legs, that was my growing pains, was my legs because I'm all legs. Oh my holy hell. It was like COVID aches. I remember when I got COVID, that was the first symptom. Was horrible muscle aches. And no shit, that's exactly, I mean, I just couldn't sleep. It was horrible. I didn't get them anywhere else though. It was just my legs. And it was like, you couldn't sleep, you couldn't rest, you couldn't sit still, you couldn't do anything because your legs just, it was aching and it was the bones growing. It was literally my bones growing, which is so creepy. My body just has no chill. I either grow tall fast enough to get my pains or I gain weight fast enough to slip. Oh, your body's like fucking a little extra. Someone commented on my arm stretch marks I got recently from Gross. They commented on them? What do you mean? Like, oh, hey, you have stretch marks? They're tiger stripes. We survived. That's how I view it. Like, when I think about it, how fast I grew, I don't even remember being small. Like, I don't have a consciousness of being small. It was just all of a sudden, by the time I was in 5th grade, 6 feet tall, my skin tore open. Like, my bones grew so fast that my skin had to rip. Like, that is some hardcore shit. I've got them down my hips, from my hips, like, busting out, my fucking hip bones. That's survival, man. I see, like, literally metal as fuck, right? Your skeleton grew at such a rate, your body ripped. Like, we tore, and now we have silver stripes. They're tiger stripes. I'm all about it. Yeah, I have them too. Mostly on legs and hips, though, because that's where I just, like, fucking shot up really fast. Shin splints are... I still get those. If I have to run on cement, I don't run on asphalt or cement or anything like that anymore. I make sure to only run on, like, dirt or grass or something like that, simply because shin splits. Like, I lived in a state of shin split as a child. Those are horrific. My college BF was 7'1". Whoa. Holy shit. Talk about skin ripping height. And he spent 6 months using a wheelchair because of the insane growth spurt. I can read, I swear to God. He had at one point. He nearly grew a foot in a single year. 7'1". That is so tall. Wow. You made giant. I mean, Viata, let's be honest. What's the only thing more hardcore than surviving your flesh being torn in half by your skeleton growing too fast is surviving your torn flesh via creating life. I don't say that lightly. Like what you know. 30. Oh my God, curmudgeon. That might be the first inseam. I mean, there's definitely inseams taller than me, but that's about how tall you have to be. I have a 35-inch inseam because I'm just a Tim Burton character with fat on it. 38-inch inseam. That's a tall bitch. Wow. Wow. Big wow. Yeah, rod's a 34. I mean, it exists, those inseams, but goddamn are they hard to find. I used to have to get jeans from like old. Feet? No. What was it called? Thank goodness you're here. It reminds, I don't know why, it reminds me of the greater good. But also, like, Little Nightmares or a game like that. Why are you not? Sit where I want you to sit, motherfucker. Oh, yeah, let's watch the Hell of a Boss short. Then I can officially say, oh, that's the one. Okay, for days, you guys have been giving me a link that literally loads into nothing. That's the one. It's the Hell of a Boss short. It's just nothing. I'll just look it up. What's it called? Like, can I look it up? That's the one. I know. It's just nothing. It's literally just it doesn't even load YouTube. It's just a blank screen. It won't go to the address or anything. I don't know if it's YouTube or what the fuck's going on. But if you know the name of it, I'll just look it up. I mean, on YouTube or whatever. I can just look up Hell of a Boss. Hell of a Shorts 2. Okay. Hell of a. Hell. Bitch, stop it. Why are you like that? Why? Stop it. Don't. You stop it? You know what? I'm gonna come stop it for you if you don't stop it right now. Thank you so much. I'm just setting the volume. This is like Christmas. Okay, we have to take a break first because when I went pee, I didn't run an ad because we were running the credits for the last game. So we gotta run like an actual like break and stuff. This is like Christmas. Xmas, my birthday, our anniversaries all together. Oh, I'm excited. How have I don't know. I keep thinking maybe I know what game we're doing, but I don't. I only know about that weird goat one. Goat Simulator? Wasn't it just Goat Simulator or something like that? Yeah. Where you're like a floppy ass goat and it's basically just chaos. Yeah, that one I've played that one before. Are they up to Goat Sim 3? Jesus Christ. I mean, they seemed fun. People really fucking liked them, dude. More power to them. Not my jam, but to each their own, you know? But I've told you guys the story of, I think I have. It's not a long story. I was in my car in a drive-through line waiting to get coffees with my friend Josh. And we used to do this every single day. We worked together at Lowe's. And we I don't know why, but out of nowhere I was like, Josh, what do you think my spirit animal would be if I had a spirit animal? And he straight up just goes, a goose. And I was like, geese are assholes. And without missing a beat, that sassy bitch turned towards me. I know. Never forgot it. It was so many years ago. Dude, I fucking love honey. The next one is Goat Silver Edition. You can find more by going. That's pretty. You can find more by Googling Goat SE. Don't Google that. I just hear that in a Ron Burgundy voice. Don't do it, kids. You've been warned. We don't suggest it. All right, hold on. Full packed, weed ground. You guys know it. It's happened. So if it's gone when I come back, it was a poltergeist. What is it called? It's just Untitled Goose Game. Holy shit, a lot of people follow this game. Okay. Is this can I use a controller? Is this a controller game? It's getting so dark in here. I'm sorry my lights are dead. But at least it's charging now. It is? Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure I didn't need to move my stuff on my desk. My blong and stuff. Okay, we have to take real break. So stand up, stretch legs, get water, pack bowl, do what you need to do. And when we return, we play Untitled Goose Game. Blind, I know nothing. Don't tell me anything. I know nothing. I mean, I know about real geese. They're assholes, but we'll see. BRB. Decimated them. Are you sure you want to quit? Your progress has been saved. Your progress has been saved. Then yes. Don't fuck with me. I'd like to continue playing. God, that gets so bright. Big bright. I see you. I see you, haunted Victorian child. I know. It's actually really nice. It's like only in the 70s today. It's like a balmy fucking 70s. All right, let's see who the fuck's live. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If you are taking off tomorrow, maybe I'd like to do some cool makeup or something, like I was saying earlier. Thankfully my light's not broken, just the charger, so my light's good and charged, and I can do some fun, like, I don't know, cool makeup with some SFX or some shit tomorrow. And then maybe play more of this game, because I can see how this game is addicting as fuck, and I dig it. There was something else I was gonna say, and I forgot. I don't remember. Shit. I don't think I have anything else coming up. It's just Burning Man comes up in, like, what, 2 weeks? But that's it. I don't think I had anything else. Very cool game, though. Thank you for gifting it to me, Glut. I appreciate you. LZT's live, so I'm going to raid him. LZT is one of my oldest and dearest friends from over the pond in the Swedish lands. What's tomorrow? Today's Wednesday, right? Wednesday? Tomorrow? I don't know. You know what? Time's fuckery. Days don't matter. Pee after sex and self-loving. Take care of yourself. Take your fucking joy. I love you. Cheers. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll be here. Hopefully doing some cool makeup. Other than that, that's it. Make good choices and be kind to yourself. Bye.